Basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Dallas Mavericks. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Kevin Love, and it's Gugliotta in at the 3 spot. Cassell passes to Garnett. Deflected!
Love the timing that time from James Donaldson on the block.
Pass to Aguirre. It's rebounded by Gugliotta.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Edwards, a pass to Love. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Kidd. Doncic on the wing. They set the pick. Here's Donaldson. Comes up empty down low. And here's Minnesota now. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Dallas's head coach and I got a chance to talk. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control his pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. The teardrop. Kidd with the bucket.
Down low, Kidd's assertiveness makes the difference. I mean, helping him get around the trees, the big fellas in there, and to his shot. That's good work.
Now here's Edwards. To the paint. Here's Garnett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
Inside, Gugliotta. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Kidd, the pass to Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 6.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
There's a screen by Love. Edwards for 3. He can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Kidd. 1:51 left in the first. Here's Donaldson. Doncic left side. To the inside. Aguirre passes to Nowitzki. Clock at 6. Goes up again. Gets another look. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Cassell. Lays it up and banks it in. Cassell's got his second basket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Takes a step back. Pass to Nowitzki. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Kidd. Here's Aguirre. No points so far. Yep, that one goes.
And Aguirre, really talented offensively. Actually knows how to get his shots at the offensive end and doesn't force it, though. Lets the game come to him.
Here's Cassell. Trailing by 2. 46 seconds left in the opening quarter. Edwards can't hit. Here's Kidd with the drive. It's deflected.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Kidd. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Donaldson passes to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Sends it home from three-point land.
Solid look from Dirk. The way he stretches the floor really opens things up for their offense.
Here's Cassell. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And he gets the bucket. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Timberwolves trail by 7. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Jimmy Butler. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Zerbiak in at the 3. Wiggins for 3. That one goes. Count it.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Here's Aguirre. There's a screen. Pass to Donaldson. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you know, the NBA is a league of gigantic dudes. I mean, still, Donaldson's sheer size is virtually unmatched.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Wiggins, left side. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Aguirre passes to Kidd. Here's Nowitzki. 5 points in the game. And the bucket is good. Nowitzki's got 7 points in the game.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
Here's Butler. Pass to Towns. Uncovered. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Kidd. Offensive rebound. Here's Donaldson. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
The superb basketball IQ of Jason Kidd, scanning and surveying the whole floor and then zeroing in on the ready shooter.
Now here's Wiggins. Here's Kidd. The rebound by Wiggins. Here's Butler. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
You know what? That's why you got to stay up on Butler. I mean, he's really good at stopping on a dime and pulling up for the shot.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. Releases from 15. The shot no good.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Jimmy Butler on the attack. Here's Zerbiak. Towns, right side. And the jumper from the wing offline. Dallas leading by 9. Here's Donaldson. Here's Aguirre, pounded by Wiggins. From 18 feet away, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Jason Kidd. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gugliotta. And there's a pick. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic outside to the middle. Here's Donaldson, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Assisted
Hey,
by
kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Gugliotta. Towns a screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
Quick on the roll there. The speed of Butler makes him a problem for the defense.
Kidd, the pass to Donaldson. Here's Aguirre. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And it's Dallas scoring again.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Towns. Still no points. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Butler with a steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Zerbiak's shot is off.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
Doncic outside, out to the wing, tries it from 19. And that one comes up a bit short. Wiggins looking around, over Doncic. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Here's Brandon. We've got Jackson, and it's Chandler in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Rising up for the throwdown, major hops from Edwards.
The Mavericks lead by 9. Here's Harper. Here's the teardrop. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Chandler's got his first bucket in this one.
I like the momentum right there. A nice hustle play on the glass leads to a great finish.
Yeah, right back at it. He's bringing that energy here in the second half.
Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Driving to the basket. Basket counts. And Dallas leads by 11.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Pass to Garnett. Takes a 3. Harper pulls it in. And so it's Dallas with it. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Jackson outside. Here's Harper. From deep, 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Garnett. Timberwolves trail by 11. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Finley. No points yet. There's a screen. Driving in. And he can't jam it through. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Garnett. Minnesota again missing.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Harper's got 5.
Well, Harper has this shot dialed in, making the three-point shot look really easy.
Here's Brandon. A good-looking shot from the wing.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. The Mavericks lead by 14. Inside. Baseline try. And it's Dallas scoring again.
And Mashburn is a really good small forward now. Terrific shooter who scores well from the mid-range area of the floor.
Pass to Garnett. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. .146 left in the third quarter. Here's Harper. He's got 5. 4-3. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Jackson outside. To the paint. Here's Chandler. Minnesota with a rebound. 1:06 left in the third. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. 1:03 left to play in the third. Edwards, the pass to Love. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Mavericks lead by 19. Down low. Here's Jackson. Here's Mashburn. To the middle. Here's Chandler. And he banks in the layup. Chandler's got 6 points in the quarter.
Chandler seeking out his offense is a pleasant sight, especially when he's able to post up deep.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Finley. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the inside. Love. The rebound by Chandler. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in the game. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And so it's Dallas with it. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the chart. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Kevin Love, and it's Edwards in a 2-guard. A nice shot by Doncic.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Garnett. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Nowitzki for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Garnett's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Brandon. Edwards looking it over. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sprewell. Outside for Love. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Donaldson can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Brandon. No good from outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. 18 feet out. Again, the miss by Dallas. Love for 3. He buries it from 3. Love's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Kidd. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Sprewell passes to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Doncic, good.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Here's Brandon. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Kidd. The floater. Count it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Love missing. Dallas leading by 21. Kidd, the pass to Donaldson. Here's Nowitzki. And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Inside, here's Garnett. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And, you know, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
Here's Brandon into the lane. And down it goes. 2 points.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Doncic over Edwards. Pass to Donaldson. There's the triple. And it's Nowitzki missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot goes in.
Anthony Edwards.
Here's Doncic. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Kidd. Here's Donaldson. It's hauled in by Garnett. Outside Edwards. Here's Garnett. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Donaldson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Being that Donaldson is 7'2", I mean, he's hard to keep off the glass because he works to get to the glass. Nice persistence capitalizing there.
And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 20. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to